Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. How's everybody doing today? Well, that's good. That's good. So today I decided to come to y'all looking as untraditional as I love to talk to you guys about tradition holding you back. So I know you guys realize that right now, we got a lot going on and we are in the midst of making a new world order, okay? We are now realizing that the things of old, the concepts and beliefs of old, have not been serving us in our highest purpose well. A lot of people, because of traditions that they didn't even make, traditions that half the time they don't even know where the fuck that tradition came from in their family, but trying to uphold that standard or live to that tradition has them down, has them depressed, has them not living in their truth, have them living double lives, and all types of things that at the end of the day are harmful to your psyche and your spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being. And ain't nobody got time for that, okay? We have to stop doing that, guys. Don't let the traditions that your family has, because what I have come to realize is a lot of family traditions that are out here, they are there just because your family, those people, they really didn't even know what to do, or they just followed what they saw their elders or the people before them doing, not even realizing that that might not even be right. That might not even be healthy. There's so many toxic family traditions and patterns that are holding people back. So many toxic family patterns and generational curses and cycles that we are having to actively break right now. And I'm not saying that it's our parents' fault, because a lot of times they didn't even know any better. They just going off of what they grew up seeing. And you can't fault your parents for everything. You can't fault everybody in your environment around you for everything. Sometimes you just have to look at yourself and say, you know what? Although I see everyone else around me doing these things and doing things this way, that's not the way I want to live. That's not how I want to be. I'm different. I want to be unique. I want to be myself. And I'm not afraid of what other people think. I don't have to go with the tradition because that does not suit me. Because let me tell you something, each and every one of us was born unique. Just like snowflakes, every snowflake that falls has a different pattern, is unique. And it's surprising because, it snows a lot in some places. But the same way that God or spirit or whoever you want to call it, the higher being, the same way that they can find a different pattern for every snowflake is the same way that they ingrain different personalities, characteristics, and traits inside of all of us. And it is our life's mission and our purpose to not let any traditions or rules that God know who enforced hold us back. We have to find the strength to not let those traditions hold us back from being our true selves. That's why the suicide rates are so high nowadays. That's why there's so much depression and other mental illnesses going on with people, because they are busy trying to, appease their family and live up to the family tradition. Everybody in the family is lawyers. Everybody in the family is doctors and stuff, but they want to go and they want to be an actor or actress. Fuck the tradition. Okay? It is up to you. That is your life's lesson. Your soul's purpose is to be true to yourself. And that's what a lot of people are having a very, very hard time with, okay? So what if your family expects you to get married and have 2.5 kids and a dog, and that's not what you want to do? You want to go to motherfucking Hollywood. You want to be on the big screen. You don't want children. You want to be free to travel. Do what is best for you, because at the end of the day, you do not want to be 97 years old saying woulda, coulda, shoulda, I wish, and knowing that you have not lived to be your true self. Okay? For some reason, on YouTube, I was watching all these videos of like male to female transitions and stuff. Now, I'm not considering transitioning. I like being a female and whatnot. However, it helped me to understand by watching these people's stories and hearing them say that for the longest, because they loved their family and their family was so traditional, they wanted to live up to the family expectations of being the strong son, and doing all the manly things, playing sports and stuff, when really inside they knew that their spirit wanted them to do something else. They knew that they had a feminine spirit. They knew they weren't being true to themselves. And a lot of them ended up going through depression, feeling suicidal, and almost damn near went to death, almost died, almost took their lives because they were afraid to be who they truly are. And let me tell you something. A lot of people are suffering from situations like that. And it's not even necessarily all the time with sexuality. It's just with traditions or people's expectations of you. Forget what people expect of you. To thine own self be true, okay? You can't live to please people, because if you work hard and try to please everybody, you're going to be tired, you're going to be dead, you're going to be miserable, you're going to be unhappy, and they're still not going to be satisfied with you. You should never work to please anybody else. You should work to be your best person and do what is best for you and your soul's passions, purpose, and desire. That is the challenge for everyone. Don't let the family tradition, just because everybody gets married and settle down and you know you want to go and you want to explore the world, don't let those family traditions hold you back from doing what your heart wants to do. Listen to your heart. It's never, just like I tell you, it's never too late to start over. It is never too late to walk away from traditions that do not serve you, in order to find your highest purpose that will serve you, and in turn, it will help to serve others. Okay? Remember that, guys. Forget those traditions. So what if everybody in your family was a successful drug dealer and you want to go to law school and they looking at you like you crazy? You don't have to be a criminal attorney. You could go be an entertainment lawyer, whatever. But you can set the example. You can break that family pattern, that generational curse. Because what happens? Okay, the people who live those lifestyles, you heard the expression, easy come, easy go. It doesn't last long. Break that family tradition of that struggle, okay? Of that quick money, that high life, keeping up with the Joneses and whatnot. Do what you want to do. Be true to yourself. So what if everybody is straight-laced in your family, everybody rocks boosie fades and whatnot, and you don't want a motherfucking boosie fade, you want dreads? Get your goddamn dreads. That's just an example, y'all, but I feel like it was a good one. You know what I mean? Yeah, get your dreads. All right? Do you. Don't let the traditions of anywhere or what anybody says that you could be or should be, don't let that hold you back. Because at the end of the day, the reason why you feel a certain way is because that's who you truly are. We need to start listening to ourselves for our highest good and to be happy, because now that we see that everything is falling apart, it is time for us to destroy and rebuild. And sometimes that starts with family traditions as well. Sometimes we have to rewrite history. We have to change those traditions and make new ones, especially if you had family traditions of certain things that had you stressed, depressed, feeling lost, confused, and lonely as a child, as a teenager, growing up and whatnot. You know you don't want your children to be that way. So fuck that tradition. Throw that shit out the window. Help your children to find themselves at an earlier age so that they don't go through the same struggles that you went through. Let them express themselves creatively. All right? Art is a profession. So what if everybody in your family is doctors and you want to be an artist? Be an artist. You could be the first, and you might be the best and the happiest in your family, living a nice, casual, stress-free life. Like me. Okay? Don't forget that, guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for y'all, because that's all I had to say about these traditions that are holding people back. Stop trying to live up to everybody else's expectations of what they have for you, especially since most of the time these people don't even live up to those expectations for themselves. A lot of times, just because something is a family tradition, people do it, but they're never fulfilled and they're never happy. You don't want to be on your deathbed saying, oh, I really always wanted to be a rockette instead of a nurse. Go be your rockette. You know you got them nice legs, sis. Go be a rockette. To thine own self be true, guys. Remember that. Don't let traditions hold you back. Now it's time to destroy those old traditions. Tear down those old beliefs. Stop going off what you see people in your family do, especially if you know it's not healthy and you know they're not happy and you know that wouldn't make you happy. Make your own traditions. It's never too late. Start your own traditions in your family. You can be the first. That's what true leaders do. Don't be scared, y'all. And also, too, I'm glad you brought it up. Whenever you have some time, just mosey on over to my website, www.empressoracle333.com, where over there you'll find lots of nice, pretty, beautiful, healing, therapeutic, energy blessed crystals to help you on your journey to find yourself, to keep you grounded. I have candles, incense, all the things that you will need on your journey to self-awareness. These things really do help. Okay? And also too, if ever you need a good boost or you need to hear some of my healing wisdom, feel free to go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Empress Oracle 333, where I have all my pearls of wisdom there at your leisure. Go through the videos. It'll help you. Trust me. Break those traditions. Be free. I love you guys, okay? Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.